Joining us now is Napoleon Kostos, host of You Better You Bet and our Audacy Sports Betting Insider. Insider calls are presented by BetMGM. Make it legendary. Check out the latest lines on the BetMGM app. Catch You Better You Bet weekdays. You Better You Bet countdown to kickoff Sundays, 11-1, leading you up to kickoff on the BetMGM network and the Audacy app. Napoleon, what's going on?
I'm hoping, great to be on with you guys, hoping that week 3 in the National Football League will not be my Waterloo.
Yeah, well, what'd you have last week? We all had that Denver game last week, man. It was so close, the Denver Colts game.
This is just for like the NFL. It's like the knife edge, right? Where you have a bet one, and then at the very end of the game, you played in the league. How many times have you seen a leverage get called on a field goal? And it gets called in that spot, and they got 15 yards off the kick, and then they're able to make it, and we lose the bet on Denver.
Yeah, never in that spot for sure. I mean, maybe once. Yeah, it doesn't happen very often.
So yeah, that really sucked. Otherwise, not so bad. Last night had the Dolphins, which was really nice. So we're able to sneak inside the number.
Oh, there you go.
I'm feeling confident heading into week 3. And Spike, your arms are still extraordinarily scrawny. I just want to.
Wow, how can you see them?
Looking, I forgot that we had Nick. I wasn't even looking. Hey, Nick, I wasn't looking.
Hold on.
Can you see my arms from all the way down there?
Just want to say, I would lift you over my head, Spike.
Right. So that would get me what? 2.5 feet off the ground?
Maybe 4.5.
Okay.
Maybe 4.5.
All right. Wow. I don't want you and the Lollipop Guild to come after me.
I don't need anybody else. I don't need anybody else.
All right. Eagles Rams on Sunday. Is the number 3.5 or 4? I've seen both.
3.5.
Well, we're headed towards 3 in this game.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if we went to like a juice 2.5 before kickoff on Sunday.
Wow.
Guys, basically everyone that I talk to, whether it's on air on my show or off air, that I respect that bets, and it does not mean, I always offer this caveat, just because everyone thinks something doesn't mean it's going to happen. Everybody likes the Rams, and everyone likes the Rams at this number, at a number more than 3, and I can kind of understand the thought process behind that. I actually want to take it a different way.
Okay.
I'd like to play the Eagles in this game if and when the point spread goes down to -3. And I think if you like the Eagles, you can wait to see if this maybe goes down to 2.5 before kickoff on Sunday. So there's no harm in waiting if you like Philadelphia. I can't imagine Spike and Ike, anyone in your audience wants to bet the Rams, but if you did, I would suggest getting that bet in sooner rather than later. And I like the Eagles for a variety of reasons. We can just focus on the most important one, which is they will dominate the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. The interior of the Rams' offensive line has been a question mark all season. Steve Avila looks like he's likely to miss this game. Bad news going up against Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, and company. And on the flip side, Eagles offense v. Rams defense. The Rams really poured some resources into their run defense, right? And I think it makes sense. If you're the Rams, or any team that harbors a legitimate Super Bowl hope, you have to go through, in the NFC, you got to beat the Eagles probably to get there. And how do you beat the Eagles? You need to stop the run game. So they signed Poona Ford. They signed Landman in the linebacking core after they allowed literally 460 yards to Saquon Barkley in 2 games last season. But I think the problem is, we saw the Titans and the Texans in each of the first 2 games go for over 4 yards per carry, and the Eagles' offensive line is 50 times better than both of them. I think this is a get-right game for Saquon Barkley. And the last note on why I like the Eagles, Akello Weatherspoon is the Rams' top corner. He was placed on injured reserve this week. I think this name should be thought of fondly in Philadelphia. Emmanuel Forbes is most likely to be guarding A.J. Brown in this game. And for any Eagles fan that has watched Eagles-Commanders games over the last few years, you know that A.J. Brown absolutely annihilates Emmanuel Forbes, about a height difference of Spike Eskin to Nick Kostos. And A.J. has the advantage there, except I'm strong like A.J. Brown and Spike is weak like Emmanuel Forbes. So A.J. Brown should be able to abuse him there.
Yes, everybody when they look at you thinks A.J. Brown. So, all right. So, and just, by the way, let's say somebody...
That's your best line.
Yeah. Do you also, I know you would rather it be 3. Do you also like the Eagles are 3.5, or is that a stay away?
I don't think that you'll have to make that decision.
Okay.
I think this is almost certainly going down to 3.
Okay. All right, cool. Why don't you give us, you have a game or 2 non-Eagles that you like the most this week?
Yeah, why don't we, last week went so well. Why don't we go back to the well with the Denver Broncos? The number I would like to get, and BetMGM has it available right now, is Broncos +3 on the road at the Chargers. Justin Herbert's been magnificent, obviously, to start the season. And with apologies to the Chiefs defense, this is going to be the best defense that he's faced thus far this year, almost notwithstanding what happened against Daniel Jones and the Colts last Sunday. I think Denver is better than the Chargers. And I think that will manifest itself in this game. I like the Broncos +3. I think Denver will beat the Chargers outright Sunday in Los Angeles. How about Tennessee as a home underdog against the Indianapolis Colts? And I think if you like the Titans, you can wait. This number keeps going up. It's one-way traffic in favor of Daniel Jones and the Colts. And it's been a great start to the season for Daniel Jones. This is his first road game. And I watched him for years as a Giants fan, and I think he stinks. And I think I'm right about that. So I am glad to take like 4 or 4.5 points with the Tennessee Titans coming up on Sunday against Daniel Jones.
Now, love that Titans game. Love it.
You are a prop guy. Do you have a prop you love this weekend? I know you always love giving us a prop.
Yeah, I mean, we can. Let's see. Let me just look at the board here. I mean, do you want one in the Eagles game? Or
I don't care.
Like anybody?
Yeah, any prop. Yeah.
Okay. Patriots Steelers in New England on Sunday. So we're going to have to wait to see, and I can actually just wait. I'm going to see if this has come out yet, because on Friday, the stuff all gets staggered. So I want to see if the Steelers injury report has come out yet. They have a number of corners that are questionable for the game. We think Joey Porter Jr. is going to miss the game. He's Pittsburgh's #1 cornerback. And I think this could set up with the Steelers defense, Spike being as bad as it's been to start the year, for Kayshawn, booty, rocking everywhere. Shout out to Bubba Sparks. Over 35.5 receiving yards. I think he gets into the 40s, maybe the 50s, and scores a touchdown. I'm happy someone got that reference. We found him, Kayshawn Booty. We found him in the end zone. I'll go Kayshawn Booty over receiving yards on Sunday.
All right, Kostos. Well, thank you as always, my friend.
Love Bubba Sparks, man. We in there.
Oh, yeah. He's still... I didn't know Bubba Sparks is skinny now. I saw a picture of him recently. Old, skinny Bubba Sparks. Yeah.
Is he vegan?
I don't know if he's a vegan. Maybe. It happens to the best of us. All right, Kostos. Well, we will talk to you same time, same place next week.
We're looking forward to it. Wishing everyone minimal sweats, winning bets, the absolute very best of luck. And allow me to say please, because my money will be on them this Sunday. Fly, Eagles, fly. Bet, Eagles, bet. Cover, Eagles, cover. Let's go, baby.
There he is. Nick Kostos, host of You Better You Bet, an Audacy Sports Betting Insider. Insider calls presented by BetMGM. Make it legendary for all your betting and sports talk. Check out the BetMGM network on the Audacy app.